Hello and welcome. This is Melsgunner, and we're back with some more The Escapists 2. So we're gonna go ahead and sleep in our bed, get to the next day, get to roll call. Just want to make sure there's nothing in my inventory that I really need. We'll go ahead and stick the first aid kit over here. Although, I guess it doesn't really matter. We could have that on our person. So, really the dilemma I have right now is getting out of my cell, and I don't really have a means to do that. I do have 40, so really what I'm looking for right now is a means to buy talcum powder, because I haven't been able to find any in the prison at all. I mean, I continue to look, but I have toothpaste. But if I can't get the talcum powder, I cannot make putty, and I cannot make a copy of a key, so that's a real problem. And so far, I mean, I may have seen talcum powder early on when I wasn't looking for this kind of thing, but so far I have been having a hard time finding what we're looking for. The other dilemma that I have is I was thinking about using the glider to get out of here, but I honestly don't know how to use it. I don't know where we need to use it. I'm sure there's a certain place that we need to use it, but I don't know where that is. I also don't have a means of looking up on the roofs of these buildings, so I don't even know. I think there's a vent on top of our little cell, but I can't see for sure where the vent is. So, like, just to demonstrate real quick, I'm gonna go into my cell. They're looking for contraband. Now, the things that we're looking for isn't technically contraband, but if I come up here, I mean, we see that there's a vent here, there's also a vent here, and there's one on top of this table, but I don't know how you get to it. But if we come up here, we can see this, and this is something we could get to, no problem. But there should be a vent, according to the map here. If we go up to the second floor, there should be a vent somewhere around here. But I don't know how it attaches, and I don't see anything here. I mean, maybe that's it there? Maybe that's it right there. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I think it might be right there. So, alright. We're going to be doing our job so that we can continue to afford things. And what I'm thinking is what we would do is we get up into the vent, and then we get up onto the roof, and then from there we'd use a rope to climb down. Now, I used to have a rope, but I don't know if I kept it. Oops. Don't want to open that just yet. I mean, I do want to open it eventually, but I just want to do my job first. Then we'll do our searching. So, I mean, that's one game plan of getting out of my cell. The problem is that my little compartment is getting rather full, but that's okay. I mean, if we go up into the vents, that's not a big deal. So what I might do is get a fake vent cover at some point and look to start exploring up in the vent and stashing things up there. Okay, let's go ahead and do our searching now that we finished our job. So we're looking for talcum powder, and that's the only thing we're really interested in at this point. So, as much as I would like to get out of this prison by using the hang glider, I really just don't know if I can pull it off, because I don't know if I can get out of my cell, and that's during nighttime. And that might be the main way that we would have to do that to get out. I mean, it's potential we'd be able to do it during the day, but we'd have to worry about guards shooting me or whatever if I went up on top of the roof. There is a rope here. I am going to grab it, but I'm going to have to be careful not to walk through any contraband detectors or anything like that. Okay, another rope. I really hope I'm not missing talcum powder. It's exercise time. We're right nearby, so we're going to be able to check in there real quick. I don't remember if I've checked everywhere within. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. But it's just really frustrating. Normally speaking, in other prisons, talcum powder is just such a basic item that you just expect it to be there. And I haven't been able to find one since I've been looking for it. So it's just extremely frustrating. And it's starting to get to the point where I don't think it's possible to get it in this prison. So my game plan of making a copy of a key and using that to get out, I think isn't going to work. So, we're gonna have to just try other means. More than likely going through vents. Because I don't think going through doors is going to do it for us. And I have everything I need to get over into the vents. To get to that motorcycle. So I'm starting to just think about doing that. Because right now our main obstacle to getting up on the roof is getting through that one door. And I have no idea how I'm going to do that. We could beat up a guard. Oh, I still have that rope on me. I almost walked right through that metal detector. Okay, well, you know what? I think it's time that we start working on this vent. So I have a screwdriver. I'm going to put the rope back away. I'm going to grab our well, we don't need the makeshift ladder. Let's put that back in our thing. And I'm just going to work on getting... Let's see, we want a couple things of... Let's put that away and that away. We want a couple things of paper mache so we can make a fake vent cover. I think that's it. Okay, so let's start crafting here. So fake vent cover is one of the things we need. So I'm going to do paper mache 1, paper mache 2, fake vent cover. Okay, so we have everything we need to go up into the vent and cover it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the glider stuff. Because this is not something we're going to need until it's time to escape. And I'm going to take the rope with me as well. Actually, no, I can't fill up my inventory like that. So I'm going to put that in my compartment for now. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. Put it down. Get up here. Going to move over to that. We're gonna have to be quick here, though, because the guards do cycle through, and if they see the damage, they will freak out on me, and that will be bad. Now, we won't lose anything outside of if we get beat up, obviously. Okay, we're gonna start dropping objects. So that can go, that can go, that can go. Big vent cover I'll hold on to. Come on, go down. Oh. Doing that stupid thing. Okay, and now I'm going to grab some other items. So for now, I'm just going to put that there, and we'll grab this. Okay. Go ahead and drop this item. Now, I'm not for certain if the... Okay, yeah, so the vent is there. I'm not for certain if the... Okay, we did it. Alright. We're pretty much ready to go. Go ahead and put that back over there. Fake vent cover is in place. We've hidden a bunch of our items. Let's go ahead and put this back in. Okay. So we've got some progress here, and I can start having more screwdrivers and things if I want to. Let's go ahead and go over to the visitor center if we have time to do it. Because who knows, I might be able to get some necessary items. Not sure if I went the right way here. Okay, I don't think I am going to be able to pull it off. I'm going to try. I'm gonna guess that was not quick enough. We had a visitor, but then they didn't show up. But I have a little bit of money, so we're gonna talk to some people. But I think we're gonna use my game plan of using the rope to get out of here. We might need this contraband pouch, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. But I'm gonna have to be careful not to use it. So let's go around the other way, rather than walk through the contraband detector. And we'll stick that in our... And that will be a means of doing this thing possibly during the day. Where am I going? Okay, we'll go ahead and stash that. Oh, and I want to get rid of the fake vent cover. Or not the real vent. Oh, it's job time, huh? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and flush this. Where did I put my plunger? I know I put it somewhere just to get it out of my inventory. Probably in my desk, I would imagine. There it is. Okay. So I think at this point I'm going to give up on trying to get talcum powder and trying to make a copy of a key, because I just don't think it's going to happen. So instead we'll go for the vent way of doing things, which that's going to require, I think, a bunch of screwdrivers and a bunch of fake vent covers. So we're going to keep focusing on paper mache as a means of getting out of here. The problem is I have to bank everything on one escape method, and I really don't know if that escape method is going to get me where I need to go. The biggest problem... Ah, crap. There we go. The biggest problem I have is I don't know the vent system. It's not very easy to tell what the vent system is going to be like based off of... Based off of the map. The map is really terrible at showing you exactly where the vents are. You can kind of guess, but it's not the best. Okay, so we're still looking for... We could make scissors to cut our way through a vent cover. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab this other file. That is a viable tool. It's going to require some crafting, but not a big deal. Shower time. I know there was duct tape around here somewhere. I think I can get to shower time without walking through a contraband detector. I'm just gonna run over there, because I'm fairly certain I can get there without walking through a metal detector. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we stepped in. So at this point, that's all I'm looking for, is paper mache and means to get through. That's going to be the cutter. And that's going to allow us to, if I remember correctly, you can cut through vents with the cutters. So that will be good. I'm going to go ahead and start taking items that we really don't need for our escape anymore out of this and put them elsewhere. We don't need the comb. We don't need the toothpaste if we have no means of making a mold. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those things. Oh, screwdriver. That will be useful for getting out of here. Because the more tools we have to get through the vents, the better. Because I might have to go through quite a few vents to get out of here. Oh, another screwdriver. All right, so we've got plenty. I don't even know if we need that cutter. How do you upgrade a cutter? Is it just another file? Yeah, another file and another piece of duct tape. So there was a file over here. I also might have passed by duct tape, not thinking that I would need it. Now, I know that there was toilet paper and glue around, but I wasn't really wanting those items at the time, so I wasn't focusing on them. But I think that's what we're going to end up needing to do here. Screwdrivers are really more important, I think, than the cutter, but I really don't want to get rid of the makeshift ladder, though, because it might be absolutely necessary to get into the vents that we're trying to get into. So I think I'm just going to take this used screwdriver and we'll dispose of that. It means that we have 2 good screwdrivers. Now, if we can get duct tape during this day, though, we could immediately upgrade the cutters and we wouldn't have to worry about the space. So we can get that screwdriver back if we want. Okay, Okay, there's toilet paper. Perfect. Now we just need glue. It's gonna be roll call, and then it's gonna be lockdown, so we're gonna have to be quick here. Okay. If I missed duct tape, I'll be a little bit bummed. How much money do I have at this point? 55? That might be enough to get something that we want. I mean, a file is 55, but we don't necessarily want the file. We want duct tape, so... Let's talk to this person here. Oh! You gotta be joking. Well, I'm gonna take it nonetheless because it may be important. That pisses me off. After all this time, we were waiting for K.A.P.O.W talcum powder, and it's not until now that we get it. Alright, I am gonna go and make ourselves that mold. I should still have the toothpaste in the desk over here. That's such a pain in the ass that it took me so long to actually get that item. Well, we might use a key. We have to choose very wisely what key. Oh. Shoot. That was almost bad. We're gonna have to choose very wisely what key we use. Okay. He walked away. I don't know if there's any other important items that we threw in here just to get rid of. We didn't find the screwdriver, so that's good. Alright, so let's take a look in our compartment and see what we've got to work with. So, we have a means of making the putty now, which is what we need. I still haven't found a lighter, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there is no lighter. It just that I haven't found one. Now the question is, we can make a mold of a normal key. We might need a key card, though. So you need a key card mold component. That might be something that we need. So we need a wire, a circuit board, and the key. And we do need a cyan key card. Okay, well, we've got a couple different possibilities of getting out of our cell now, but I think that's what we're going to want to focus on. So getting a circuit board and a wire, and then we beat up a guard that has a cyan key card. That gets us in the door that we're looking to get through. Okay, that will get us out. So I think, I'm not sure because the way the door is faced, I don't know how you put the key card in, but either way, we're progressing here. So if we don't get the key that gets through this door, maybe we'll get a key that's more useful to us. For example, we do have to get in this building. Now, if I look through here, this, if you get a red key, we could, going back to the door, floor number 1, we could go through this door, go up these stairs. Stairs take us to here. We use the red key again, and then we're here. So red key will get us through. We'll burn through it, but that's what it's gonna take. Alternatively, let's see if there's a way through the vents. So there's a vent here. It's really hard to tell, but I'm gonna guess that that lines up here somewhere. Now, what this vent lines up to, I have no clue. That's the one thing that's so frustrating sometimes about these maps, is it's really confusing, because if that's supposed to be this vent, that makes literally no sense. And then if this is here, I guess the vent is here, so you would go up this through here to get to that vent. And then I guess this vent is here somewhere, even though it doesn't look like it lines up. Either that... Well, either way you look at it, though, the vents don't go where we want them to go, so... At least I don't think so. And I don't see any vents here, so... We definitely need to get through this door somehow. All right, well, that's something that we're going to have to figure out at some point in the next video, or at least a future video. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.